Hi there, it's Karen Leabo with vintagedazz.etsy.com here with another vintage haul from the flea market. I can't say it was one of my banner moments. Didn't buy a whole lot, but there's a few good things, a few not so good things that turned out to be not what I was hoping they were. Hi Muffin. This is Muffin in case you don't know her. She helps me out a lot. But as usual, I'm going to start with the jewelry and move my way onto the other things. But mostly, even if I don't find the best bargains, I love going to the flea market. I love talking to other people who love flea markets. And, there's a few dealers who I consider to be friends now that I like to check in with. So, anyway, we'll just get started. I'll start off with what might turn out to be a pretty good buy. This is a brass and enamel, I think, maybe. No, those might be stones. That might be something like onyx. I'm not sure. But anyway, it's a torque necklace, which goes on like that. It's a little painful to get on and off, but once it's on, it looks really cool. And I only paid $1 for that. And then we have this, which is just a bit of necklace. As you can see, it's missing some parts, but I thought it was so beautiful. Let's see if I can show you up close what it looks like. And I paid $6 for that, and it did turn out to be sterling silver, so that's a pretty good one. And this is a moonstone and sterling silver pendant, and it's marked 925. That's all I know about it. I paid $10 for that. Let's see. I bought 4 pieces from my buddy Alex. I always pay too much for Alex's jewelry. It's not too much, if I were to buy it as an end user, but as a reseller, I always pay too much. But he always has such beautiful, beautiful things. And, they dress up the shop, so. We have this, which is, I don't know what this white stone is. The black is probably onyx, and this is a Navajo pendant. It's pretty heavy, and it's just marked sterling. And I also bought this, which is a Zuni inlaid stone pendant. It's got turquoise, lapis lazuli, coral, malachite. I always forget what those orange ones are. That yellowish one might be amber. And the orange one might be coral too. I don't know. We have this ring, which is actually a pinky ring, but it's so cute. This is Navajo also. And the stone is, I believe it's azure malachite. There's a tiny, tiny bit of the malachite showing in one corner. It's mostly blue. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it. There's a little tiny bit of green showing right there. But it's pretty, a very, very traditional Navajo form. And then the last piece that I got from Alex is problematic. This is it. You can probably guess why I was so attracted to it, because I love cats, and I thought this was so funny. I thought the expressions on their faces are so funny. It's carved bone, and supposedly this was sold to me as sterling silver. I should have known better. It looks like sterling, but it also looks like Tibetan silver, which is not sterling. So I paid too much for this, and I'm sure that Alex did it innocently, because he really doesn't deal in non-silver costume jewelry. Everything he has is sterling silver, and he tests most everything. So I think this one slipped past him, though. It is not silver, but it's so cute. And even at the price I paid, I can still make some profit. Um, so I don't know, I'll have to see how I feel next month when I go back to the flea market, if I feel like arguing with him about it, or if I just say nothing. I mean, I'm sure he would take it back, no questions asked. He's very good about doing that. Everything he sells is guaranteed. So, but cute little pendant, probably from China. And I haven't told you what I paid for all those pieces from Alex. I paid $70. Was it $65 or $70 for all 4 of those pieces? So it's a bit much. And we have this very cool brooch. This is marked Peruvian art. And the seller, she said she thought that it was the same maker who did the Arabian Nights jewelry from the 30s and 40s, and that would be Joseph Mazer. But I kind of didn't think so, but I bought it anyway. And I haven't been able to find out anything about Peruvian art other than there are a few other pieces sold and marked as such, but no explanation about it. I don't think it's from Peru. I think it's just inspired by Peru, but you can see that it's very pretty, and I did pay $12 for that. It's quite heavy, and it's not silver. I think it's silver plate. And then finally, in the jewelry department, I told you there wasn't much. We have, let's see if I can get these right side up. We have celluloid tank brooches. I saw these and I was just entranced by them because I had never seen such a thing in my life. And I thought there's so much detail and accurate detail, I believe, these tanks. And I thought, well, maybe people who were on the production line wore them, or I don't know. I just had no idea. So I paid $15 for the 2 of them. I often buy things if I've never seen them before, just because I have to. Well, they're not that rare. Celluloid jewelry in the 40s was kind of a patriotic thing, because you didn't wear metal because you wanted the metal to be reserved for tanks. So it was really more a form of patriotic jewelry, or sweetheart jewelry also. So yeah, I mean, I won't lose money on them, but I'm not going to make a whole ton either. So it's been kind of that sort of day. There are, that silver necklace was a good deal. That will help. And I have a couple of other things that might be pretty good deals. This is an Art Nouveau tray. It is, I think it's pewter, I'm not sure. But I used Google Lens, took a picture of it, and it matched up with a sterling silver version of it, exactly the same mold, but in sterling silver, that was designed, made by William B. Kerr, so that places it early 20th century. So my understanding, because I had something like this once before, very similar, that once they've done all the silver castings of something that they wanted to do, they would sell the mold to someone else who was making tourist wear or something else, and it would be cast in lesser metals and sold for less money. I found one other one that was for sale for $80. I think it was on Poshmark. And I paid $2 for it. So that one might turn out to be all right. I hope it cleans up better. And let's see. What was the last thing I bought that was cheap? Oh, yes. This is cast metal. I don't know if it's cast iron or not. It doesn't feel quite heavy enough to be cast iron. It might just be pot metal or something. But it's, as you can see, it's a 2-candle wall sconce, very mid-century Hollywood Regency looking, and it's made by Sexton. there. May have had a couple of little glass decorative cups. I might wait and see if I can find something to use to dress it up a little. But that was only $2, so it's pretty cool. And I found a few of them online, so it's not exactly rare, but I think it's neat looking. And this one I think was a pretty good buy. This is, as you can see, an Art Nouveau picture frame. It sure looks sterling silver, but I tested it and it's not. It's not marked in any way. But it has the glass. It has a nice back. I'm pretty sure it's old. I think it's probably really Art Nouveau era, which would put it in the late 1900s or late 1800s, early 1900s. And I paid $6 for that, so I feel okay about that. Did I see something on there? Did I see some writing? No. Just my imagination. Okay, I got a couple of art glass pieces. Bought this bunny rabbit. I thought he was absolutely adorable. I was pretty sure when I saw him that he was Venetian Murano glass. And I'm still pretty sure he is. He's not marked, but he's got that lovely mirror smooth bottom, and it just looks right. I found other Murano glass rabbits online that look very similar, just in the style. And of course, they're hand blown, so they're one of a kind, so you wouldn't find one exactly the same. And I paid $20 for him, but he's big. He weighs a ton. This is an art glass perfume bottle in the shape of a heart, blue heart with some kind of big confettis in it, and has a sticker on it that says "Gorgeous Designs," and I found out that that's Chinese, so this is actually made in China. But I only paid $8 for it, and it's really pretty hunk of glass. So let's see what I can do with that. Okay, moving right along. Oops. Ambulance going by. This, as you can see, is a Revereware 1-quart pan. I don't know if you're going to be able to see the mark on it, but I'm hopeful that this is one of the older ones. It is marked Clinton, Illinois, USA. So I'm pretty sure this was made in the 50s or 60s. I think that's when that plant was up and working. But there's a question as to whether it's one of the lighter ones or the heavier ones. So I got to do some more research on it. But anyway, I only paid $1 for it. So I even thought about just keeping it because I have some of the bigger Revereware, but I don't have a little one. And I like Revereware. It's good stuff. And then my last item is this basket. I love baskets. This is so pretty. It's all woven with leather strips, and it has a leather bottom. I'm finally, learning my lesson about baskets and recognizing the African ones. I'm pretty sure this is African. But I don't know, I thought it was just cool. It may have also had a lid too, but I think it would display really nicely. And it just has a distinctive look, these little triangles and everything. So what did I pay for that? I think I paid $10 for that. I think. So that is it. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I try to do one haul video a week and one weekly vlog where I show you what I'm listing and selling on Etsy and eBay. And I don't keep to a very regular schedule, but I do my best. And leave a comment if you care to. I love comments. And share with a friend. And that's it. I'll see you soon. Bye.